and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be trimming down my nails a little bit. They're getting a little long. I'm going to keep the almond shape, but I'm going to file them down a little so they're not as long. You'll notice that I filed off the top of two of them. This one has actually this one ripped a little bit in the corner, so I'm actually going to try to repair this with some builder gel, and so I'm prepping that for builder gel. And then this one I was just evening it out. It was a little bit uneven at the top, so I just filed the top, and I'm going to even it out and fill it in with builder gel. But for these other ones, they're still pretty good, so I'm going to keep them as is. It does have some builder gel on them already, so I think these are still good as is. I'm just going to file them down a little bit more, and while I do that, I'm going to try out some new files that I got from Bohemian Glass Nail Files. So they were sent to me to try out. They're glass files, so glass files are going to be more easy. They're not going to be as harsh as regular nail files on your nails. And these ones particularly are so pretty. Like, look at these handles. They've got some like crystals here. It looks like it's made with the Swarovski crystals, which are really nice quality crystals, but they're gorgeous. They almost look like hand painted, but they're so pretty. And they come in this velvet sheath to help protect your nail files. They gave me a little one as well, so these ones are going to be perfect for on the go filing. If you need to do a quick touch up, these would go great in your purse. But today I'm going to use this bigger one, and I just love that. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to do my filing. I'll show you how I trim these down or file these down, and then at the end I'll share some first impressions of this glass file. So we'll get started. So the first thing that I want to do, so I'll do this one on camera, but if you want to keep your almond shape, you are going to want to, at least for me, I like to file it in to a point almost, and then get that point down. So I'm going to file more in. So I'm going to do that over here. So I'm just filing it in. Filing it in. And as you file in, you'll see that the point is going to get very pointy, but that is okay. I'm just going to do the file in on both sides, try to get it even. And I'm going to be very careful right here because this is where it ripped right there. So, okay, so once you get it filed in a little bit, you notice this is a little bit more of a tip. And you can continue to file in a little bit more as well. So I'm actually going to keep filing. I'm going to file it in. And I like holding my nail this way because I can see it better this way in terms of, if it's straight. So when I'm filing in, I'm not, at first I did against my, the meat of my nail. And then as I want to make the tip a little pointier, I file, like, I'm not quite touching, if you can see, I'm not quite touching the side of my nail, of my finger. I am just filing in this way. So I'm going to continue to file doing that, get it into a super point, and that is okay because now I am going to round out this. And this is how I trim down these nails. So this one's going to go shorter because I don't want it super pointy. I'm going to want to round out this nail. And as I do that, it is going to shorten up my almond. Of course, you can always cut, you can always clip off a piece of the nail, but for me, I'd like to do it a little slower, so I like doing it this way because I don't want to cut down too much. Like I just want to trim it down a little bit. So you can kind of see now I rounded this out so it's not as pointy. It still has a really good shape and it is shorter. It is not as long as it was before, but it's still a good length for me because I still want it to be, you know, somewhat long for me. So there's that one. And then for this one, I'm actually going to trim this one. Because this one has a little bit of builder gel. You can see where I had it, where it broke and where I had the builder gel add-on. And so I'm kind of at a point where my natural nail is long enough that I can just trim off the builder gel. So I'm gonna do that and trim that builder gel off. So now this one is more straight. So now what I'm gonna do is shape it, kind of similar to what I did on the other one, where I'm just going to file in on both sides. And then this is where I'm gonna start to angle my file a little bit more so it's not touching that side of my finger, but it's more kind of angled in to make it pointier on both sides. Start rounding out the corners. So you will notice that this one is a little bit shorter. That is why I like to file versus the clip, because when you clip, I feel like your nail length gets shorter than what you maybe had originally planned it to be. And that's, you know, just the nature of trying to round out that square end. So this one is a little bit shorter, so I'm actually going to adjust this one to match. And the way that I do that is really just continuing to round out this part. So I'm just gonna keep going and round out this part to make it a little bit shorter. And then once I do that, I just shape it a little bit more so that I get a pointier end. And there you go. These ones are nicely shaped the way that I want it to be shaped. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these other ones off camera. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. I finished shaping, filing down my nails, and I put on my builder gel. So I did actually file them down, these other ones down just a little bit shorter just to match my middle one. But all the while I used this glass file from Bohemian Nail Files, and I gotta say it's a really good file. So I used it for all 10 of my nails, and I just washed it. I washed it with just water, under running water, and I used a brush, like a nail brush like this, and I just brushed it and scrubbed it under the running water, and it looks good as new. And so yeah, and I had builder gel on a lot of my nails, and so this filed through that pretty easily. And the thing that I like about nail files is that when I can go back and forth, and it doesn't seem to I guess sometimes when you use regular files, it kind of not like shatters, maybe not shatters, but like if you have to go in one direction, otherwise if it will I don't know, it will become a little bit more brittle. So that is the great thing about using nail files, especially on natural nails. I like using nail files to do that. So all in all, I showed you how to trim down long almond nails to something a little shorter, 2 ways that you could do it, and using this nail file that I got. My first impressions are very good. So I will link the website for you down in the description below, so you can check it out for yourself. All right, until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye.